Hi everyone, this right here is the Thinkware Q200 Dashcam. So my first impressions are quite good. I like how small it is because that obviously saves space. On the front, there's no screen. Instead, you have these two buttons. One connects to your phone's app for setup, and the other is a record button, which saves the last few moments in case you get into a collision. There's also two status indicators. So overall, it's a nice simplistic design. You might think no screen is an issue, but you only really need the screen for setup. On the sides of the dashcam, you'll find the power connector as well as the microphone and speaker, and on the bottom there's a microSD card slot. It comes with a 32GB microSD card, but you can use any high-endurance card up to 512GB. On top, you'll find a mounting connector, and that lets you connect it to the mount. Here's what the dashcam looks like installed in my car. I just tucked the cable under the headliner, and then here I ran it down the pillar using two adhesive clips stuck onto the windshield. Next, I just run the wire along the inside of the door jamb. There's no attachments here, it just sits there nicely, it hasn't moved around yet. And then I just ran it underneath that floor mat, so you can't see it, but it's still accessible. And then here it just plugs into the center console. Since this dashcam lacks a screen, you'll need to connect it to your phone's app in order to view what's being displayed. However, since you only need to do this for the initial setup when you're mounting the dashcam and adjusting the position, this isn't really that big of an issue. Here, you can see that you get a clear view of what the camera is recording, and you can make minor adjustments using the adjustment screw on the mount. And now we can check out some footage from the camera itself. I'm using the camera's default settings, and I have done zero editing or color correction on this footage. It is the original one straight from the camera. As you can see here, the performance in daylight is excellent. By default, the camera records in 1440p, which is a nice middle ground between HD and 4K. You can clearly see details like license plates at a closer distance. At a farther distance, it's a bit harder to see, but for the price point, this is excellent. At night is when the dashcam does begin to struggle. Up close, you can make out license plate numbers, however, they are still not that clear. That said, most dashcams in this price range will not have very good low light performance, and I would say that this is definitely better than average, so I'm still quite happy with it. One essential tip you need to know if you're using a dashcam is if someone hits you and does a hit and run, immediately read out their license plate number if you can see it. This dashcam records audio as well, so that audio will be saved to the video file and you'll have it when you need to file an insurance claim or a police report. Overall, I would say that this dashcam is great. I'm quite happy with it, and it's kind of like having a fire extinguisher. Ideally, you'll never need to use it, but if you do need it, you'll be really glad you had it. So yeah, I'll have a link to buy this camera in the video description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.